Pagani has earned an almost mythological reputation in the automobile business, world's most outrageous, fastest and extensively customizable vehicles. The Zonda and the Huayra are their only two models. However, there have been countless uncommon and specialized variations of both, so would you be interested to dive deep into this? We sure would. The Codalunga, the most cosmetically altered Pagani model to date, is the most recent ultra-exclusive variant. There will be only 5 units produced, and each one has already been sold for around $7.4 million. If you were wondering what the difficult-to-produce Italian term meant, Codalunga is an Italian word for long-tail. Although its appearance may lead you to believe otherwise, the Codalunga's fundamental makeup is similar to that of Huayra. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Design of aircraft. Inside of the car, which was almost entirely redone, resembles the cockpit of a fighter jet. Toggle switches are designed after jets are installed throughout the cabin and are used to operate practically everything from the light switches to the windows. On the steering wheel, there are tiny additional controls in the form of propellers. According to Pagani, the coach builders of the 1960s were also influenced by aviation designs while creating the Codalunga. They said that some of the most recognizable forms in the history of the automobile were produced in persistent pursuit of speed and low drag. The devil in the details. Speaking of flawless design elements, the automobile has a key to resemble the vehicle, and the price is $10,000. Oh, and every screw utilized to assemble the hypercar bears the Pagani emblem. The cost of each screw, including those in the engine, comes to $75 inside a Pagani Codalunga. When it comes to design, Pagani doesn't spare any detail. Carbotanium, which is titanium weaved into carbon fiber, is used to outfit the inside. Additionally, the seat's hand-woven leather upholstery matches the purses exactly. More purses are also concealed under the chairs. Client-focused. According to Lorenzo Kercock, head designer at Pagani, one specific customer actively participated in creating the hypercar. He claimed it needed 2 years of close collaboration with the customer to complete the stylistic concept. 2 models were constructed, one in 1/4 scale and the other in full size, and they were utilized for final customer discussions and refinements before the fabrication of all required components. The Mercedes EQXX and McLaren Speedtail are only 2 examples of the longtails that debuted this year. The Codalunga continues this trend. It is amazing, isn't it? Let us know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Why does it differ from other cars? Let's start with the body, which should be evident. The Codalunga has an elongated body and retro-looking curves, since it was created to resemble 1960s Le Mans races. The most noticeable modifications are seen in the rear, where the bottom of the bumper rises to meet a nearly vertical end that is home to the exhaust and taillights, but lacks a rear grille. Additionally, not stock are the taillights. Under the swooping rear quarter panel, there are a line of little circles. The exhaust also appears different from the matte grey paint, and outputs that seem less gaping than usual. Additionally, the engine cover is considerably longer than it was previously, nearly 14 inches, 360mm, longer to be exact. The side vents and chasms that feed air into the engine are still there, and the front bumper now has a more prominent front grille in the same oval form as the Pagani emblem. In addition, this updated model weighs 2,821 pounds or 1,280 kilos instead of the 2,976 pounds for the normal Huayra. It's 1,350 kilos. What is the similarity? The Huayra Imola's twin-turbo V12 and 7-spaced sequential transmission are also found in the Codalunga. The Codalunga, on the other hand, has a maximum output of 840 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. While the Imola had to make do with 827 horsepower, although Pagani keeps its performance numbers a secret, you may anticipate comparable numbers to other limited edition Huayras, with a peak speed of around 220-225 mph. The sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour will likely take roughly 2.3 seconds. The inside also resembles the Huayra quite a bit, which isn't necessarily harmful, given that it features controls machined from a solid aluminum block, exquisite woven leather, carbon fiber, neon LEDs, and management. How did this happen? When several Pagani fans inquired about a long-tail Huayra couple in 2018, the idea for the vehicle was created. They were delivered to Pagani Grandi Complicazioni, an internal department specializing in unique models. To create lines that were even more lovely than the coupe, we made the Huayra Codalunga longer and smoother than the Huayra coupe, as if it had been caressed and shaped by the wind. The 1960s Le Mans long tails, which had exquisite lines, served as our inspiration, Horatio Pagani remarked. Alright, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos.